But it wasn't until we had that first $10,000 client that didn't have to pay us $500 for a return that we were like, oh my gosh, why doesn't everyone do this? And we realized that tax strategy is the new way for tax firms. Well, so it's basically we're helping them grow and scale without doubling the headaches.
So you help double their revenue without the headaches. Does that mean more people? Does that mean more money they need to spend? Is it all the above?
So the way that our system, basically works is the tax industry is broken. Like we know it, everyone knows it, they know it, our tax firms know it, is that the old way of doing tax firm growth is what you just mentioned, more. More tax returns, more team, more offices, more locations, more. And it's good until it's not. And here's what I mean by that. We have tons of tax firms that come to us. I mean, at this point, we've seen over 50,000 tax firms come through our network or come through our process, essentially like seeing them come through our webinar registrations and stuff like that, and being able to ask them questions and all that. And one pattern always comes up is they overwork and get underpaid with that model. It's a dying model. And so we identified a model that we didn't know was a real model, candidly. And it happened because of COVID. We were in the more model. And we were effectively, before doing this business that we're doing now, we were helping tax firms just add a little bit more dollar per the thing that they're selling. So they would sell a tax return. We would help them get from $500 to $550. And that was like our whole thing, and that was kind of the whole thing. And then kind of 2020 came around and we started promoting more online. And we identified that it's not about being more. It's about having better customers and charging higher ticket.
All the above. And like you said, there's no fee that is too high or too low. So big problem, big price. So you said a tax strategy is very different from someone who's tax preparation as a CPA. So right. I love the repositioning. I love the idea that you're creating a blue ocean. So can you give a case study maybe or examples of when you say that there's no fee that's too high or too low? What is a tax strategist versus a tax preparer delivering in terms of client service and solution?
Such a good question. Because here's why. Because up until this point, every tax person, CPA, tax firm, they've been selling a service. They've been selling themselves. And when you shift the belief to selling an outcome, which is easy to visually showcase to a client, if you can show and tell a client, look, you're paying $50,000. I'm going to help you pay $0 in taxes. It's a visual representation of value. Whereas you're not paying for Dan. You're paying for the result. I can pay different for a result than I can pay for you because you have a set price, and you get into this mental thing of like hourly billing and all this stuff. And so really that's where the shift happens for these people is they're selling themselves. But in reality, when they switch over to this the strategy mindset, they sell an outcome. And when they sell an outcome, that price to value discrepancy goes big.